What's going on, guys? It's your boy, Tom Talks Rubbish, and today I'm back with another video. And with the recent news that Daniel Bryan's WWE contract has expired, and there's a possibility that he could be leaving WWE, I thought today, as it's probably my favourite wrestling program right now, we would talk about top 10 AEW dream matches I would love to see if Daniel Bryan had a run there. So let's get into it, with number 10 being MJF. Very simple, this one, really. I feel like, because Daniel Bryan is the world's biggest, good guy in wrestling, him facing the world's biggest bad guy is just a match that writes itself. And imagine, I'm thinking more like the match will be amazing, but the build-up for this will be even better, with MJF being like, you were retired once, and I'm going to retire you again. Or something as simple as, your kids will call me Daddy. Like, the way MJF delivers promos, like some of the promos that we could see in this match would be really amazing, in my opinion. But also, I feel like it would just be a very good versus evil sort of match. It would be a very basic story, but it would be a very good story at the same time. Number 9 is Powerhouse or Will Hobbs. Is Powerhouse Hobbs or Will Hobbs from Team Taz? Once again, a very simple match because it would be a very David versus Goliath style, with Powerhouse Hobbs using, well, his powerhouseness to control Daniel Bryan, and Daniel Bryan using his speed and quickness and technical ability to win the match, I feel like. But also, once again, you'd also have the added benefit of some of the promos in the build-up. Imagine some promos between Taz and Daniel Bryan, and even another guy we'll get into later, because I feel like that would be another amazing match. Number 8 is Eddie Kingston. A street fighter versus a technical wrestler, this match would be. And yeah, I think this match would be very good. We would see Eddie Kingston trying to brawl and basically get out of Daniel Bryan's technicalness, and Daniel Bryan doing the opposite and trying to use his technicalness to win the match. But once again, I feel like the promos would be amazing in this match, and we would see Eddie Kingston cutting some savage promos on Daniel Bryan should have never come back. Daniel Bryan should have stayed and done sports entertainment where it is safe, and now he's going to hurt him, and just bits like that. Yeah. Number 7 is Sammy Guevara. Flips, more flips, but also to another guy that we're going to get into later, I feel like a lot of the kickouts and the exaggerated flips that Sammy can do at times will be calmed down by Daniel Bryan, and he will help Sammy to craft a perfect match almost, and we would see the blend of flips and stuff. And yeah, but once again, this is another guy that's very good at talking. So yeah, I would just love to see how that match would go down, really. And yeah, I'm sorry guys, these aren't going to have a lot of information in them, but yeah, these are just matches that I think would be really good. Number 6 is Orange Cassidy. Once again, this is the match that once again, I'd be very interested to see how they build it, but also very interested to see, if Daniel Bryan was a babyface, would he go along with the comedy spots, like the hands in pockets and the sunglasses spot? I don't know why I did that, but yeah, the sunglasses spot. Or would he not, what's the word? Would he, if he was a heel, would he be more savage towards Orange Cassidy? Would he, but if he was a babyface, would he be doing the spots as well? I'd just be very curious to know that, really. Number 5 is Brian Cage. Once again, very similar to the Will Hobbs or Powerhouse Hobbs analogy. I feel like, because one of my favourite Daniel Bryan matches is Brock Lesnar versus Daniel Bryan from Survivor Series 2018. And I feel like with this match, you'd have something very similar of Daniel Bryan trying to cut Brian Cage down and be beaten. Oh, what's the word? Be like Brian basically try and get an advantage by targeting a limb. But you'd also see Brian using his power against him and bits like that. Yeah, I'd just love to see that, really. Yeah, like, this is such a hard list to put together because all these matches that I've got on my list, in my opinion, would be amazing. But yeah, I'd love to see the Powerhouse side of this. And yeah, I just think this would be a very good match. Number 4 is Hangman Page. Once again, I feel like the story would be amazing as well, because if Daniel Bryan was to say either go back to or do another take on his environmentalist gimmick, we would see all the drinking, and he may talk about how the beer that's produced that Hangman uses affects the earth and stuff like that. But we could also see him what's the word I'm looking for? Like, as a good guy. We may even see like some skits of Daniel Bryan drinking like organic milk while Paige is drinking beer. But once again, this match would be amazing. We would see a lot of counters to the buckshot lariat, and maybe even, like, I don't know if this spot would be possible, but a running knee countered by a buckshot lariat I think would be really cool. And I don't know who I'd win. Obviously, Daniel Bryan, I would love to see. I think it'd just be amazing. Like, once again, I just think all these matches would be amazing. Number 3 is Jungle Boy. Once again, another young star that Daniel Bryan can help mentor and maybe get rid of some of the flips and the overzealous kickouts. But yeah, the story of, imagine a tag team of Daniel Bryan, like someone who loves the wilderness, and Jungle Boy, who obviously is a fan of the jungle and is friends with a dinosaur. Imagine some of the skits that we could see before the match, and then the match itself would be amazing. I would love to see, once again, very similar to the Chris Jericho thing, a time limit draw maybe. Like, it's so hard to book these matches. They're just matches that I'd love to see. Number 2, and to be honest, these next 2 are ones that if they happen, I'll be like, yeah, please. Is Darby Allin. Once again, I feel like the story of Daniel Bryan maybe embracing his darker side to connect with Darby, or Darby maybe having to go even darker to bring out stuff in Daniel Bryan would be awesome. But yeah, I'd just love to see that. And I don't know, like, yeah, it's just stuff that I'd love to see, really. I would love to see... one thing I would really love to see in this match is, say, Daniel Bryan maybe curbing some of the overzealous bumps that Darby does. But then again, I'd also love to see what big bump Darby Allin would make Daniel Bryan take, or Daniel Bryan would take to outdo him. Yeah. Once again, guys, yeah, it's just a match that I'd love to see. And number 1, this is the most obvious of obvious picks, but it's Kenny Omega. Once again, just for the promos between Daniel and Don Callis back and forth, but also Kenny Omega, the interplay with the Elite. Would Daniel Bryan join the Elite? Because to me, he's Elite, but I don't know. But also, yeah, this match could headline any pay-per-view, and yeah, I'd just love to see it, really. Would I love Daniel Bryan to take the All Elite Championship off of what's he called? Sorry, stupid brain. Kenny Omega. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I just think this match should be tons of fun. I'm sorry there's not much information in this list, guys. But yeah, those are just 10 matches I'd love to see if Daniel Bryan went to All Elite Wrestling. Let me know what matches you'd love to see and I missed out in the comments below. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.